Hey, what's up everybody? Thought I would make a video today showing you how to improve your aim on Ghost of Tabor. I know this is a good time because it's still somewhat early in the wipe, so there's a lot of new people to the game, and then also I know it just came out on PSVR 2, so there's going to be a lot of new players on there as well that may need tips to improve their aim if they're having a rough time. So we're going to start off just as if you just got on the game for the first time, and I will recommend ways to actually test your aim without doing what I'm doing, because I'm just going to be wasting a bunch of ammo, but for me it doesn't matter. But for just starting out, I'll tell you what to do. So when you just get on the game, you're going to be in the settings here. You're going to see that there's actually like options for gun stocks and stuff, but when you're first on the game, this is all going to be disabled. So I'm going to start off like that where everything's disabled, and then I'll show you like the differences. So this M4 actually has like the best grip that you can really do in the game for recoil and stuff like that. So even if you don't have that, like, it still shows you guys how to improve your aim basically. So as you can see, like me moving the controllers around, this gun is extremely wiggly. Like I can move it very easily. If I'm aiming at that, like I'm trying my best to hold it still, and you can see there's, you know, a decent amount of sway. Nothing too crazy, but it's a decent amount of sway. And then all I'm gonna do right now is just move my back controller a little bit, and you can see how crazy fast that's moving. So if you're getting shot at in a gunfight and something happens and you're shaky, like if my backhand was shaking, look how my scope is moving if my backhand is shaking. And then front, you know, not even to mention that, and then you got to keep them lined up good. So to get rid of that, what you're going to want to do is go right, and this is if you don't have a physical gun stock. That's the best option I'd recommend, is getting a physical gun stock. The one I use is in the description. You can buy that one if you want. If you don't want that one, you don't have to. There's plenty of other ones on the market, but I use it every day. It's one I can vouch for. Good stock, not too crazy expensive or anything, so I would definitely check it out. You're gonna go here and hit use virtual gun stock. And then the other thing I do, because some people have problems with the virtual gun stock and they say it like causes like weird glitching with their aim, make sure hand motion smoothing is on and janky aim fix is on, and then go ahead and apply it. And now you'll see the difference when I aim here, how much sturdier it really is. It's way sturdier. So now I'm gonna do that same thing, and I'm gonna wiggle my backhand. See, I'm wiggling my backhand, and that scope is staying right on the target. It's not going off target like the other one. The thing is, like, yeah, the gun will still move, but like when you have it shouldered, it's pretty stiff. So like me trying to turn the gun, you see, you have to actually like put in some more work. Some people don't like this, but 9 times out of 10, like if you're right on somebody, you don't really even need to be using the scope to aim like that. You can just, you know, point fire it at that close, and you'll have no problem hitting anybody. Like, see what I mean? Like that guy's even over there, and I would definitely recommend this, because especially if you're going to play Island a lot, because that's the easiest map to like really learn and everything, and the best chance of you getting gear when you're starting out. You're going to want to run this virtual gun stock so that you can have the best aim that you possibly can. So other tips I can give you when using virtual gun stock, or when you're aiming, try not to have your front arm bent and your back arm like out in front of you or anything. What I do is I tuck my right bicep all the way up against like my rib cage, and I have the right controller at about my right shoulder height. If you're a lefty, just do the same thing, just reversed obviously. And then your front arm, instead of having your elbow bent, you want to have it stick straight out in front of you, like you're doing a salute or anything like that. You want to have it straight out in front of you, and it helps you hold your arm sturdier than if you have it bent. Like if you have it bent, see, all I did there to change was bend my front arm a little bit, and you can see how it's not as easy to keep it steady. So that's just a recommendation I would do for sure when you're starting out. And then obviously there's the physical gun stock option. Don't really have to show you guys that, because, you know, you put a stock on, you can watch all my videos. I use a gun stock. I don't want to make this video too long for you guys. Those are the most important things when it comes to aim, what you're going to want to do when you're first getting started. And then for practice, what I would recommend doing so you don't lose gear while trying to learn aiming, maybe before jumping into raids, unless you really want to, but I will tell you, this game has a learning curve, has a skill gap. You will lose stuff if you don't know what you're doing. It's part of the game. I lose stuff, it's fine. But to mitigate that, you can go up to your kiosk down here and you can actually go, and this will also help you for learning the maps as well. You could just do any of these, island, whatever. And instead of having the deployment set here, you're going to want to turn it to training. And then when you load in, you take in any gear that you have in your bunker. But when you do this raid, you don't lose anything and you don't gain anything from it. So if you go in here and die, you don't lose your gear. But if you go in here and you loot a purple key card and you try to come out with it, you're not going to have it. But I would recommend doing this to learn the maps. And then also for practicing your aim. Like, so for right now, I still have my virtual gunstock on. So normally there's a scav that spawns out back of this main labs building right here normally. Let's see if he's there. He might be inside. Practice some aiming. Maybe just do a few training raids just to get on and, you know, keep your aim steady and try to maybe do some warm-ups before you hop into a raid. I know I used to do that when I first started on this game. I used to get on here and do warm-ups and everything else. But you can see, like, the virtual gun stock, even with guns like the SKS, man, like, look how sturdy that is. Like, this really helps a lot in comparison to what it could be if you had that setting off. I hope this helps you PSVR people out that are new to the game and anybody else that might be new to the game this wipe. At the end of the day, like I said, make sure when you get on and you're new, if you have a physical gun stock, turn it on. There's ways you can calibrate it in game. It's pretty easy to follow. Just do what it says on the screen and you can calibrate it. And then for virtual gun stock, if you're playing freehand with no stock, I definitely recommend you running the VR virtual gun stock in settings instead of just using the default one where, you know, the gun wiggles a lot. So I hope this helped you guys out. If you want any other guides for you new players, if you want any other guides, I can do them. Just either hop in my Discord and recommend it in general or whatever, or sometimes I do polls and ask what kind of videos you guys want so you can vote for it there. And then also the other option is please drop a comment on this video, and I always respond to my comments. I pretty much respond to every single comment I get, so be sure to comment and you'll get a response from me. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if it helped you out, if it made your aim any better, if you didn't know this before. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to drop in and say thank you for watching the video and making it to the end. Go ahead and drop a like if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Also, monthly, over 20,000 people are returning to watch my videos, but only 1,500 have subscribed. So if you already watch my videos repeatedly, you might as well click subscribe. It's free. If you click the bell, you also get notified for my future uploads. And thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.